Mike Hamilton, Lithia Toyota. Behind me I have a 2022 Toyota Highlander V6 Platinum all-wheel drive in opulent amber. I'm going to do a review on this, and also I'm going to go over the 2023 refresh that's coming up. I'll be right back. First off, let's take a look at this beautiful color of this vehicle. It's called Opulent Amber. Let's see if I can get right on top of it with the sun on it, on the sun side of the vehicle. But it's kind of a brownish with a pearl in the paint. Just an absolutely beautiful color to this vehicle here. But there's going to be, coming in 2023, should be out probably within a couple 3 months. There's going to be several changes going on with this vehicle. Physically, same vehicle. It's going to look the same inside and out, but it's going to get several upgrades depending on the trim level of the vehicle. But being this is the gas model, it seems like the only thing Toyota could build at the moment. I think hybrid batteries are extremely tough to get a hold of. Unfortunately, we're getting very, very few hybrids of any model of them. But anyways, this one here, Gone with the Wind, like Clark Gable. So is the V6 in the Highlander. Same with the V8s that Toyota's had in the Tundra and also in the Sequoia. So this will be a 2.4 liter turbocharged engine coming into the 23 model year. Unfortunately, it's not going to really get any better fuel economy, but it's going to be way better for the environment with half the emissions, and it's going to have less horsepower but more torque, so it should be much more responsive in acceleration. And let's head over, take a look at the side here. So we do have turn signal indicators in our mirrors, and it's going to course with that. Like most levels of this vehicle will have blind spot monitors, maybe the LE or L if they make those again, will not. One thing I did notice in here, so this vehicle used to have a digital rearview mirror missing, another part that they can't get. But let's go over this vehicle as it sits today. This is a 5-star overall safety, crash safety rating on this vehicle. It gets 23 miles combined, 20 city, 27 highway. If you get the hybrid version, it's 35 miles exactly on both city and highway for the all-wheel drive, and 36 miles on the front-wheel drive. This is a Highlander Platinum all-wheel drive with a V6, so the highest level of the vehicle. This has right now 3.5 liter V6 engine, 8-speed transmission. It can tow up to 5,000 pounds. I bet we'll lose towing in this vehicle. But it's not been a very big tow vehicle anyway, so it's pretty much fully loaded. We're missing the, again, the digital review mirror is not part of this one here. This one has the roof rack crossbars and all-weather floor mat and cargo liner, so this is an optional accessory add-on. One of the new things that will happen for going into the 23 model year is going to be more hands-free power liftgate. So basically, you can come up and kick into the center here. And then this one already had it, but grades like Limited, XLE, maybe the XSE will have this going into the next model year. I have the third row laying down. Again, that's smaller, but there's rumors going around that there's going to be a Grand Highlander. So I imagine it's going to look physically similar, be about maybe probably 10 inches or a foot longer, probably a couple inches wider. Hopefully that comes sooner than later. That toy needs to fill that gap. But anyways, good pass through here. This is a 7-passenger. Now other models could have a bench middle row, so you could have up to 8 passengers in this vehicle. And again, this is a hands-free liftgate. You could also open up from your key fob, squeeze a handle, let go, or there's a button on the dash. Let's go ahead and move up to the front passenger and take a look inside. And we have nice stuff in here. So you have a wood grain, it's faux, but it looks really good. Soft touch, synthetic soft tex leather, all soft touch dash, and on here all injection foam molding, and you get some carbon fiber faux looks. And then these seats are heated and ventilated. And then when they went to this model year, they gave this thing more multi-adjustment, so like 8-way power instead of just 4 or 6-way power, which it had in the past. Let's continue on, walk around to the other side of the vehicle here, and we have our fill door here on the driver's side. If you got babies or youngsters, this does have manual shades, which is a nice feature. A couple bottle holders and storage in there. And then we go into the inside. I'm 6'2", so let me go over this here. So again, when that seat was back for me, I still have a couple 3 inches. And both, we got seat pockets for both backs, cup holders in the center there, so kids could just jump through the middle to get to the back row here. Heated center row seats on this level, and their own air controls. And then you have a couple of USB-Cs and 100-watt shore power. And again, this is panoramic sunroof, being this is a platinum, so this would be the only level it's going to get panoramic. Other levels could get the regular standard sunroof, XLE and above. One thing I like to show on this this vehicle, this trim and this grade, is the actual rims. It's called a platinum. They're actually platinum, so that's just a pretty interesting thing and nice and pretty cool. We do have a smart key on here, so I could lock it with my finger, and then a few seconds later I could unlock it by grabbing the handle. And then we're going into the inside. We have our memory sets for driver 1, driver 2, and then this is going to get a power folding side mirrors for both the limited and the platinum grades coming into that 23 model year. So that's another thing that they're going to be doing to this vehicle. Power windows, power mirrors, power locks, normal standard stuff, and then some of your extras you're going to get on here, being this is a premium level. So we have our rain sensing wipers, heated steering wheel, power liftgate button, our auto dimming high beam, and our camera view for our bird's eye cameras. Now this had 5 cameras, and they just took away that mirror because they've had a hard time sourcing that, but I'm sure they'll bring it back once supplies come back up again. And this side we're going to get like 10-way adjustable power with power lumbar on it. Again, both seats are heated and ventilated. Another feature, and I'll do it right now before I get in, the Qi wireless that's in the center armrest here is going to move, and it's going to move to here to the pocket, because again, people's arms being rest on it wasn't very convenient. So that is something that's going to be a new thing for that. Again, this is proximity key, and being proximity is push start, push foot on the brake, push start button. This is our startup sequence here. So for both the infotainments there for the driver and for the center infotainment. So this 12.3-inch screen has been a standard with this level of the vehicle. When we had the limited, including this model year we're still in, 2022, the 12.3-inch has been an optional add-on package that will become a standard Also, Toyota's new software, the system that's air updatable, will be going in this one here. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are supposed to be part of this one here. It's not going to get the Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be the 2.5 Plus. But some of the newer vehicles like the Corolla hatch GR going to get it. I think the new BZ4X has it. And then some of the newer vehicles coming down the road will have that, with like the Sequoia, I think, is going to get it. But anyways, then we have this here is going to be for limited in platinum. So you're going to have a fully digital gauge cluster as part of this here, instead of this is partially analog. But there's going to be those features. Also, this one here being a platinum, it's going to be hard for it to see, but there is a hologram or your heads-up display on this one here, available here. Really nice steering wheel, all leather wrapped beautifully. You have all your controls here for this driver's information center, controlling lots of features, audio, and your Toyota Safety Sense, your all-wheel drive, and then everything that you have in Toyota Safety Sense is in here. All those nice features. One of the new things they put in here was smart stop for backup, so you don't hit something. That was something that's been added onto recently. This is a automatic with an 8-speed transmission. You do have different drive modes. It has a normal, sport, and eco. It does have terrain modes on it, so you do have a normal, a mud, sand, or a rock and dirt. It has a snow mode, a downhill assist control, and this A with a circle. This is the one button that overrides the vehicle from shutting off when it's idling at a stoplight, because that's mandated by California laws, or also federal laws. Anyways, and then you have your USB-Cs for charge, a regular 12-volt power, and then your primary port to port in Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Again, going into the new model year, we will have a wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on here. This does have the premium JBL audio with a Clarify. This is no longer the digital review mirror, but it's still garage door memory sets and auto dimming. And then up on top, we have our controls for our power shade for our panoramic sunroof, and opening and closing the sunroof. And then we also have our SOS button, which is part of every single Toyota, which includes emergency services. So if you're in an accident where airbags deploy, the call center will reach out to you through the PA system in the car to ask if you need help. If you're in an emergency, you can push that button to get help. That's for the life of the vehicle. Complimentary for 3 years is roadside assistance and stolen vehicle locator. So those are things that you could use for this for. And Toyota hasn't decided they're going to charge going after that. One thing they haven't done is still incandescent lights, which the RAV4's got LEDs. So hopefully going into 23 model year, we're going to get LED lights in the interior instead of incandescents, which it still has. Again, Mike Hamilton at Lithia Toyota. As this one sits, this is $51,393. So I think the last one that I remember was like around 52. So Toyota has subtracted some price off of the vehicle because it's lacking some of the equipment on it. Still want a V6 and don't want the turbo 4-cylinder. They're still out there, still going to build them for a few more months. I'm probably sure they're doing it till they run out of their stock of engines that they have for this vehicle. So run out and get your V6 before it goes away. Well, thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.